side because I'm gonna do my hair in a bit, but I need to hang this laundry first. That's my first move. I like the way this, yeah, it's fine for now. I don't really love sleep braids just because I feel like I like a low pony braid. It just keeps my hair more organized. And I definitely, I need my hair to feel on point before I feel like I'm ready for the day. Like that's my main thing that I love to have on point is my hair. I just like to have it ready to go. Like I like to have my hair ready to go. So I know that it's all ready to go. Let's see what kind of shirt this is. I'm doing some laundry for my sister who does not have a washing machine. I think this is a button-up shirt. I like that we left it buttoned up, and I'm just gonna kind of fix it because I think she must roll up the sleeves or something because the sleeves got kind of a little clomperish. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the thick hangers to hang this because this is her laundry and I'm not gonna put it in. Not gonna put it in my closet. So anyhow, I told her I'd do her laundry just because it'll save her money. Because I have a washing machine and she doesn't, so it just makes things easier. I love to take my time when I'm doing laundry. I know some people are all slapdash rushed. And after I had done her laundry, at first I don't know. I think I just don't like the smell of this material because I put some vinegar in there to rinse everything. But let me just smell it. I don't know. It just doesn't, these pants are just, they have like I don't like the material. They're Banana Republic pants. I think somebody gave her some clothes, so just trying to help her out. But I'm just like, these pants have a weird smell. Like they have that weird chemical material smell, and I really don't like it. I don't like it at all. But you know what I do love are these juicy couture thin hangers. This one is a Nancy Crystal shirt. I've never heard of some of these brands. I feel like this was nice that they gave her these clothes. Something about trying to help her find a job, I think. And I will always remain somewhat a hopeful person, I guess, just all of my life. Just let me make sure. I don't know, I just don't like those pants. I think this is like, I'm not sure what this is. It's one of those kind of shirts that has a collar. Is it faux? Oh, it is button up. It's a button up shirt. It's cute. It's not really my style, but it's, I think that's cute for her. I have a very different clothing style than her, obviously, but these are clothes that they gave her. I think they let her pick out what she wanted, but and I am gonna hang her pants to dry because I feel like hanging everything to dry just makes it last longer. But you kind of have to shake check it out. Like when you hang things to dry. Oh, we don't talk about age on this channel. I had a whole TSA about that, comment policy. Like, this is just a channel where we share art, free cleaning inspiration, things like that. So you should never ask anybody their age. It's kind of rudish. It's like rude side. I don't think people should put their age online, and I don't think people should ask their age, because that's something you can talk about in day-to-day life with people that you know. It's not really something you should ever ask anybody. Or like, I'm elevating the comment section. I'm just like, I'm doing these fun lives for people that enjoy fun, happy, scrappy live streams. Like I said on my other channel last night, I'm not a socialite. I'm not here to be a socialite. I know some people, they really like, they want any kind of engagement. And I'm like, ask good questions. Ask real questions. Okay, well, that's nice of you to say. Thank you. I appreciate it. But you could just say that instead. Like, it used to be back in the day that you just didn't ask a woman her age. I know the younger people. Obviously, I'm not Gen Z. So I'm older than that, right? It's obvious because of my take on it. I don't know. I gotta be happy, scrappers. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to help her find a job. That's what I'm trying to do. No, and I don't like look for one on the internet. Someday, if I meet the right person, but I have a lot of criteria, you know. Like it has to be good. It has to be healthy. It has to be somebody that's like putting me first in so many. I'm not saying that they can't put themselves first, but somebody that like really is just going to the ends of the world to kind of please me and do things in a good way. Like this whole halves on lunch and all that. Those guys aren't for me, obviously. Those guys don't want to impress women. They just don't. They want, I don't know what they want, but they're just not for me. Like, or the hookup guys, they don't impress me. So I'm just so picky like these days. I'm like, if there's somebody that's not that's an anti-hookup culture guy that actually, I don't know, but it's not even on my radar because like I said, I don't know, I just don't look for those things. I look for happiness, and happiness is much more important to me than like things like that. I just don't think looking for that is a way to find happiness. I think just doing things that make you happy. I'm looking to meet people I have a lot in common with, like really strong core values, just where it resonates and it's real and it's just very kind-hearted. And people that just really, I don't know. Thank you. That's nice of you to say so. We'll see. I don't know. I just don't feel like that's a high expectation for me. Some people, it's a really, I don't know, they really are trying so hard to meet people. And I think it really shouldn't be that hard. Like, I know people that meet people. Okay, I'm not the social butterfly person. I'm not out there trying to meet a lot of people. But I think nowadays, like a lot of young people, just get off the apps, guys. Put your phone in your purse. Take the headphones out, look up, say hello to people, like interact with people, and you'll meet people in day-to-day life. You don't need the dating apps. Like, people used to meet all the time. Like the whole meet cute thing. It doesn't even have to be meet cute. It's just, actually, I have met people recently, and one guy that ended up being my friend, like, I just met him in real life. Like, we're friends only, but, how did I meet him? I mean, he thought I was cute, but he's for a casual reason, and I'm not into that. So we ended up being friends, but he's actually a really good person. And we met back in 2019 just because I was walking, and I was looking, like, in this, I don't know, like, it was this place that's been a lot of different stores, and I just was like, oh, that's interesting that they have, pretend grass in there, and it just kind of caught my eye. And then he came running out, and he started talking to me, and yeah, and we just went that way, and we didn't end up like dating or anything, but you can meet people. I'm hanging laundry, so like you can definitely meet people that way, just in day-to-day life. Like, it's the best way, I think, to meet people, honestly, because a lot of this, where people want to meet people in this hooky-uppy kind of appy thing, I just don't think that's healthy. I think it's like the most unhealthy way you could meet someone, and you can put away the phone and put aside the app. You don't even need that many apps on your phone. I think the less apps, the better. Like, and my sister is in a relationship. She's not even dating, but I told her I kind of like try to be an app minimalist, because did you know a lot of things that they say you need the app for, you can do on your phone with mobile internet? Like, you don't need an app for like a lot of these things. Like, they're always saying you need the app, and I'm like, there's so much stuff you don't need the app for. I don't know. Does the app creator get so much money for the downloads? I mean, I'm just hanging laundry. Anybody who like comes to my channel in a good way, like, I consider it a friendly conversation, you know? But also too, like, people that I have dated, like more recently, the last experience, really not good in my opinion, because we had nothing in common. We just did not. But we met just with me out and about, like talking to people, saying hi. And that's how I meet. Like, that's how I meet the majority of people. But I think if if you really did like want to meet people even more, like, there's so many opportunities. And not the bar, like, you don't need to go to a bar and drink. Like, you can meet people pretty much in everyday life, just being yourself. Like, that friends too, like, you can meet friends just by being your happy, authentic self. You don't need to like join groups. You don't need to like join like some sort of friendship app. Like, and I'm not even like the most social person, but you do, I think, like, for some people that might struggle with meeting friends, you kind of do need to show an interest in other people, and you need to ask them how they're doing, and say hello to them and wish them a good day. And you definitely need to put your phone away. The phone needs to be put away, not you looking at it constantly, and you're looking up and looking at people and saying hello. And I'm not even like the most social person, but I think also too, when you start doing a lot of these things, like, it gets rid of a lot of that social anxiety. I think a lot of people have social anxiety just because modern society makes people feel like they should. But like I said, in the scheme of things, you should just go out and be yourself and stop worrying so much about like what some faux social butterfly says society should be, because we all know that during the panini in 2020 that was turned on its is turned upside down. In fact, a lot of the more social people, I don't think they handled it very well. Like, they had a lot of problems. Like, they're the ones that really struggled, you know? Oh, that's nice that you're from India. I hear so many good things about Indian cuisine. Like, I want to make more vegetarian, Indian inspired. I'm not Indian, but just dishes, because that's the thing I love about like Chinese food. I still like love mom and pop Chinese. Like, if you are gonna eat out, mom and pop Chinese and mom and pop like Indian, because you know you can always find something like plant based, and I like that. Like, vegetarian friendly options. I really do like that, because obviously I don't eat meat. I do really vibe that a lot. Get tofu today, but I didn't go to the store. Oh no. Look, dancing ponds. It's not a dance. They're dancing ponds. I was gonna do a walking live stream last night, but I ended up not doing it just because I don't know. The walking live streams are so hard to coordinate sometimes. Like walking live streams are just so hard to coordinate because you have to hold your phone, and I like them in theory. I like the theory of a walking live stream, but in practice it just never really works. In practice, I like them in theory, but they don't really work in practice, I feel like. In practice, they're not always practical. I kind of have an impracticality about them, obviously. Maybe I can just slide you over. And put this right here. Just kind of stretch you out. Backy bag. There we go. More stretchy pants. Stretchy pants thing. She has such long legs. I do not. I could not wear these pants. They're like super, super long. I remember when I bought these for her too. They've kind of held up because she wears these like all the time. So like the Walmart clothes are actually better than the Target clothes for a long time. And I don't know, she wears these pants like all the time and they've held up. I give them like an A+. These pants that someone gave her, they smell horrible. Like, what kind of material is this made of? It smells like, I don't know. I don't like them. I almost want to tell her to throw them away or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should set them outside. I'm never gonna let them air out outside. Like, I don't think I can do that here. I don't think I'm allowed to hang out laundry outside. I wish I could. But I think people like to see that around here. I haven't hung anyone on that one yet. No, I wear this dress. I don't change my dress. That doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm wearing. I love this dress. Definitely not gonna change my dress. Like, this is what I'm wearing. Why would I change my clothes? You are so silly. I wish I had, but it's just a braid that I did last night because I haven't. It blends in with my hair. I just haven't redone my hair today like I wanted to. I ended up going to the Dollar Tree. Yippee skipper. It was fun. Should have went to the regular grocery store, but oh well. I went to the Dollar Tree. Usually I like to fold everything evenly, but since I'm just gonna be giving this to her, I'm just gonna pick it up. But I do still shake, 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 get rid of wrinkles, you know. All the wrinkles out. Little pieces, just like linty stuff, linty stuff. There we go. That's good. I want to wash some of my dresses, but I'll probably hang them in the shower or something just so I have more space to do hang dryables. I don't like to stretch out the collar, so I know your head goes over like the collar, but I feel like one way to keep from stretching out the collar is to go underneath the shirt and to bring the hanger up like this, over like that. And this is like one of her floral shirts. Spread it out a little bit more. I live in California, as my channel says, California Mountain Art and Life. Because I do plan on posting more art. And I know I haven't for a long time. And I know I'm always saying, I'm going to post more art. And I know I say that a lot. But I actually do need to post more art. There's quarters. This is why I hate pockets. I hate pockets for this reason. Because everybody, like, especially women, they're like, oh, dresses with pockets are so amazing. I don't think so, because here's another quarter in somebody's pocket. Because I remember the reason I started hating clothing with pockets is because I remember when I was a little kid and I would help my mom do my dad's laundry and he'd leave all this stuff in his pockets, and I hate that. I'm just like, if you're gonna have pockets, you better empty your own pockets before you do your laundry, or especially if somebody else does your laundry. And like, oh, what is this, like a way to get the quarters clean? No. I don't like pockets. I don't understand the purpose of pockets. They just don't have any value to me. Like, pockets are just, they're just pointless. I just am not a fan of pockets at all. Pockets are just like the most pointless of things, in my opinion. So every time somebody's like, oh, it has pockets, I'm like, oh, yay, it has pockets. I'm about as enthusiastic about pockets as most people are enthusiastic about grapefruit. So many people hate grapefruit. They're like, ew, it's grapefruit. And I'm like, I like grapefruit. I'd rather eat a grapefruit than buy a dress with pockets. I should make a shirt that says that. That could be fun. Sometimes I always get these ideas. I might be fixing my hair later today because I wanted to earlier, but I had to go pick up her laundry. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do a hair stream because I do want to fix up my hair, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be getting around to that. You know, this hanger, I saved it. It was a hanger that had towels on it. It ended up being a really good little hanger because I love to hang socks to dry, which I highly recommend, by the way, because if you hang your socks to dry, they don't stretch out as much. And I think the dryer just shrinks socks way too much. Plus, I still think the washer can eat your socks because have you ever noticed like you always lose a pair of socks and you're like, where did that sock go? I mean, I don't know, maybe socks just disappear, but I'm fully convinced that either the washer or the dryer does eat some socks. And nobody can make me think differently about that. I'm still convinced of it. I feel like it's not an urban legend. I think socks do get consumed by dryers. I just feel it in my heart, you know? Feel it. Okay, dog, do you like dogs? Because, like, your handle has dog in it. I feel like you must love dogs. Are you, like, a dog person? Maybe I asked you that before. I don't remember. Do. Socks are trying to stretch them a little bit, stretch them back into their position that they go in. Let's see. A hanger for them. I like these flat hangers. All hangers are flat. I mean the ones that don't have those ridges because I feel like you can hang the socks. Like before I was spacing the socks, but I thought, you know what? You can just like kind of get up to three socks. Like you can still get a good spacing between them. Somebody the other day was like, oh, but you're hanging like mismatched socks. I'm like, I'm gonna match the socks up once they're done drying. This is just a method for hang drying socks, and you can do it with a hanger. And I love this little system that I created, but if you're gonna hang clothes to dry, in my opinion, get one of these two-tiered hanger things like I have here that like stands up so you can hang the clothes that way, because the ones that you drape over, I don't think those are as good. And I never understood the point of those, because that to me, like you could just, I don't know, the two-tiered hanging rack. And I don't know if these are really like the ones people use in the UK, but the first time we bought one years ago, they called it like the British hanging laundry rack. I don't think that's what it is, but this is like the second one I purchased. Well, I actually had bought my mom one, but then she gave it back to me. And these things don't last forever, by the way, because I'll laden it down. Like I have this one pretty top heavy. They don't last forever. So this is a pretty full rack of clothes in my opinion. I kind of like to gather my hangers back up like when I'm done. And I like to organize. I mean, I don't know why, but this just makes me feel better. Like I love things a little organized, and I feel like if you organize things, it just makes you feel better, in my opinion. So I like to kind of line them up and get them all happy, so they just look a little bit better, and then I can just like make them look more. Like I could even, if I wanted to spend more time on it, I could line them up even more. I actually have way too many hangers. I tried to give my mom some of these hangers because I am trying to convert my closet over to thin hangers. And yeah, so I still have a lot of thick hangers because I take up more space in the closet. But I don't like dressers, honestly, because I like to hang up most of my clothes just so I see what everything is that I can wear, in my opinion. That's what I like to do. And that's my methodology for hanging clothes. So I have this cute little hanging laundry rack. And I like this because it kind of conceals, like they're still there, but it just looks cute. I mean, I wear black dresses sometimes. One day I'll wear a black dress, okay? Just not today. But I will wear a black dress in a future video, which I can accessorize with colors. Because I do like black, but if I wear black, I like to accessorize it. And even though this is kind of a messy hairdo thingy, I do like how my hair is long enough to have the braid hanging down to where it hits shoulder length. That's kind of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching.